Hello and welcome to another update video. Today we want to talk about a stock, Devon Energy Corporation. It's one of the bullish setups that I presented already a few months ago on this channel. It was actually a public video. So it's time to do a bit of a catch-up session because it seems as if the market has successfully reacted to the support zone. Not only that, we've also seen a break above the descending wedge pattern. So a breakout to the upside. That's quite a bullish signal here potentially. And I can also recognize, I can identify a 5-wave move up from the February low. Okay, that's the main reason why I do a video right now, because I can count 5 waves up. So it is possible that this is now wave 1. And doesn't mean it has to be complete. I mean, they can always extend, but the main reason why I make this video is because this is now something for the watch list. And if we see a first pullback, then this could be a potential pullback setup. Basically the 1-2 setup in wave 5. Now, zooming out a little bit, we're dealing here with most likely, it's quite a bullish structure on this chart. Talked about that in the last video. Already a large wave 1 into the 2008 high. Then a wave 2 pullback into the 2020 low. Huge wave degrees. This here could now be the wave 1. We've been waiting for that wave 1 of the larger degree third wave to complete. I mean, literally just now only the 5th wave of wave 1 is starting. Then at some point a wave 2 pullback should happen. Well, that won't be until we complete wave 1. Possible target for wave 1, $102. It's a 61.8 extension level and a common target for a wave 1 of a larger third wave. I mean, the minimum it needs to do in this 5th wave is a break above $78.50 basically. So the third wave high, which was the June 22 high. So what I expect is a 5-wave move up in wave 5 of 1 to reach possibly $102. It's just a very common target. What we can also do, we can identify other possible target levels. There are several legitimate ways of calculating a target for a wave 5. So let's try them, and then we get maybe some areas of confluence. One way is to take the length of the wave 1 and we compare that with the possible length of the wave 5. So that takes us actually to $134. That's quite ambitious. I wouldn't say entirely unrealistic. I think it's okay, you know. Then we can also measure waves 1 to 3, go to the low of the wave 4. But we're looking for the 38.2 extension level next. That's at $116. So all these targets point above 100, more like into the, just above 100 and then 116. So these are sort of the next targets to watch. We can specify that even further once we have the first 1-2 setup completed in wave 5, because with that initial 1-2 setup, we can calculate potential targets for waves 3, 4, and 5. But we're not there yet. Looks quite strong, that uptrend here on the 4-day chart. Let's go to the daily chart. The question is now, of course, where could this stop? I mean, all I can share with you is that there is some structural resistance coming up around $54.30. So there could be a bit of a rejection there and maybe a little higher as well at $56.20. I mean, this is a structural resistance range. We can put that onto the chart. Actually, this entire range starting at $57.30 all the way down to around about here, $54.50 actually. So it's just a bit of a resistance range there, and it would be ideal for this wave 1 possibly to complete there. We'll see. As soon as this wave 1 is completed, I can add a support zone to the chart for a wave 2. I mean, I can't really do that now. I mean, I can, but it doesn't help much because if the price moves a bit higher, this support area would need to be adjusted. But at the moment, I mean, if this, let's assume on Monday, this wave 2 pullback starts, for which I have absolutely no evidence at this stage, then the ideal support zone is between $43 and $48.26. So what it basically means, it definitely shouldn't break below $43 anymore. Well, it could, but it shouldn't really in the yellow count. So if it does, then it is already a warning that probably that larger degree fourth wave here is going to reset a little bit lower. But for now, that's the support range. Resistance is also defined. And I would prefer, yeah, possibly that here in the next, I don't know, couple of weeks or so maybe, you know, that we can get this wave 2 started. But this looks still interesting, even though some might say, oh, it's gone now. It's not gone. Well, it is, but it should pull back ideally shortly. I mean, until the market gives us evidence for a pullback, of course, that's just a potential. But I just want to share with you, look, you know, the setup was known. So some people might have used it. If you used it, then you want to know how, you know, how it's going to continue most likely. But if you haven't used it and you're looking for an entry, I mean, there should be one around the corner, really. I mean, not like next week, but it will probably also take a while for this wave 2 pullback then to play out, but it's definitely something for the watch list. So that's my update about Devon Energy Corporation. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then please feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.